Okay, option traders, good news for us today. I was actually able to get out of that trade and make a very small profit. But it was good because we were in a situation where, or I was in a situation where I didn't want to be in the trade anymore, and it didn't really matter what my strategy was. All I knew is I was in the trade too long and I wanted to do something else. So I'm going to show you what happened. I'm going to go over to the monitor tab. As you can see here, the trade's been all closed out. There's no longer a position on the S&P 500. And I'm going over to, I already put the trade history for 14 days back in the account statement. There have been 2 orders and 2 fills. Okay. Now, as you can see here, on the 24th of January at 1:05, 5 minutes after market close, I was able to fill or sell this spread for $2. Okay, so let's analyze that. So this is what the spread looked like. This is what it would look like if I had it today. It'd be up $136 minus the commissions because the S&P 500 went up today. I believe 21 points. Don't know why it's not showing here, but it was up 21 points today. So volatility came down as a result. And you know, the reason I stress volatility is you can see here, volatility goes down. Let's say it goes down another 1%. Your profit goes up. You see that? So that's why you want to buy when there's high volatility and sell when volatility goes back down. One indicator we've been looking at is the VIX, which will show you the volatility in the market. As you can see, it spiked all the way up high. This is probably when we had the 40-point drop, and now it's coming back down. So anyway, back to S&P 500 index. I was able to sell that on the 24th for $2 credit. Today, I know I showed you yesterday on the video I was trying to get it for $1.80, but I actually increased my limit to 185 to still be in profit mode, but just because I just wanted to get out of the trade. It's February 6th today, okay, and 6:30 a.m. I was up at 6:30 and I changed the price by 5 cents because I just wanted out. And you know, sometimes you just have to say that, like, if I held on this position a day, I would be in profit mode, 130 bucks, but you know, I didn't want to be in it anymore. I didn't feel good about it, and you got to trust your intuition, and it's when you get greedy that you start to have problems. So going back here once again, I bought it today for 185. Let's analyze that. Let's include the commissions. They're included. So I made $16 on this trade for 2 weeks. Now, the reason I did this trading journal is because I really wanted to show you a almost worst case scenario for when you get into these spreads. And I say almost because it could have gone much worse. It could have kept going down. Then we would have had to make an adjustment, and I would have showed you that, but it didn't. It bounced back up. And you know, the great thing about this is looking at these charts. On the 24th, if we go to think back, and we think back to January 24th when we entered the spread, it was trading at 1790 here. Okay. Today, when we sold it, the spread was trading at 1773. So it was down a total of 17 points from 2 weeks ago from when we traded. So it did stay around the middle, right? It did stay around the middle. Look at our spread. But the great thing about this is, even though I entered the trade at 1790 and it went down 17 points, I was still 2 weeks later able to say, you know what, I want my money back. and I did that by just getting out of the trade and just collecting $16 and say, you know what, I'm gonna live to trade again. And this is great because if you think this way and you just say, you know what, I'm not gonna get greedy, 2 weeks is long enough. I like to hold on to these trades, you know, between 5 to 10 days, maybe 12 days tops, you know, because I don't want to have to adjust. I just want to make my profit and get out and then readjust my position, whether I want to move this side up, set up a new position, this side up, this side down. I just want to get into something new. And now I'm going to go into April, I'm going to go into April. The next time volatility spikes and volatility goes up, I'm going to sell another spread. So that's how I do that. Yeah, it's $16 and it's 2 weeks, but you want to set up a formula that the only thing you ever lose is time. You know, because, you know, there have been trades where I've said, hey, you know what? I'm up $132 and I can make, you know, $778. I'm going to hold on to this and see what happens. And what happens is there's a major jump or there's a major crash, you know, and you're down here, and now you're down $500 because you wanted to stay and see what happens. You know, my philosophy is, and you'll hear me say this over and over again, is just get out. My philosophy is you'll never go broke by just taking a small profit. You know, doesn't get any simpler than that. So that's it. That was our trade. I'm gonna look for something in April, and this was our worst case scenario trade, or second to worst case scenario, right? But regardless, even though I didn't like the trade and I felt pretty bad about it, I was still able to get out with 16 bucks. So pretty satisfied with that. There's no looking back. There's no coulda, woulda, shoulda. You don't let your emotions control you in this. You're a businessman. You know, this is your business. So that's it for today, and look out for my next series on spreads or long condors or whatever next video series I'm doing. Look out for it, because I'm going to have some more information on getting into options and the Greeks and stuff like that, because these are the most important things to look at when you're entering a trade. So that's it for today. Manage with confidence and manage by the numbers, and we'll see you next time.